So we're getting going here in Illinois. It's a new lease. I actually got out on opening day and hunted a little bit, but it's October 7th and we got really good pressure tonight, really good moon, really good cold front coming in to a north wind here. So just continue to try to learn this new piece here. We got a couple bucks that are using this piece here pretty sporadically still here early in the year. This farm just gets better as we keep going throughout the year. So we're gonna go out tonight and give it a shot and see if one of those bucks gonna work their way in.
All right, we're set up and we got the first deer in the field already, 440. We've seen 3 deer already, so it could be a special night. That rising moon's really seemed to got them on their feet. The barometric pressure when I checked it this morning was like 30.48, so it's through the roof for this time of year, so it could be a special night.
All right, we're set up. We're back in the North Platte this evening. The sunset's really pretty down over this ridge. It's a really awesome setup. I love it. And the deer all work from the back of this, and we entered it here from the east side. So we're really hoping all the way through October, every major cold front that came, we had a buck in daylight within shooting range of this box here. Every single time. It's a new farm for me, so it took me a minute to kind of see that when they were using it. Obviously I was here during those cold fronts, but I seemed to just be like a day late each time. One time it was, or 2 different times it was splits, and then one other time was the new 10 that we saw here late October. So we're hoping that one of those bucks here, as the rut's picking up, makes its way back through here. There's a scrape on either side of this plot, and we did some last minute broadcasting, and this plot's actually come up a lot better than I thought it was going to. The rain situation here in Pike County this year has been just abysmal. Man, it's been tough. The beans got hit hard. I know the farmers got hit hard. This plot's really done better this last month or so. And we broadcast some late wheat and oats that'll just keep growing as long as they get water and sunlight. So I'm hoping that it kind of keeps going, but it looks pretty good here. So I'm just hoping that kind of get some of these does out here to start with this weather front, and then have one of those shooter target bucks can make their way up here. So that's the game plan anyways. We got a rising moon. It's set to rise at 4:46. So around 5, I'm hoping one of those bucks comes rolling through here. All right, just getting back to the side-by-side here. I really thought seeing that buck chase that doe up to us around 5 or whatever that we'd have a better night that we did. Ended up having 3 does right there at the tail end kind of come in. We saw 8 deer total, but I was just expecting to see some type of buck activity up there in that plot. But I got a text from my buddy Grant. He's here with me. This is our lease that we're sharing this year, and he stuck one, so we're going to make our way over there and kind of see what the action looked like. He said he thought the shot might be a little low, so we might have a little work ahead of us here, but I'm pumped for him. Let's see
You got in there pretty deep.
How far?
I'd say about 10 inches or so. That's blood, I think.
Yeah, that's bad.
Is that good there? Is that good blood?
That ain't bad blood. It's just not a lot of it, but it ain't real dark, and it ain't it's not like a bunch of liver matter or stuff in it. Let's look at it. This is where he bedded down, I bet, or he started bumbling, stumbling through here. There's a bunch of it, yeah.
A lot right there. Already.
Well, he could have come up to here and then cut left here. Yeah, he did. Here it is.
So just run me through the shot real quick.
Like the sequence of events that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Came out on me, surprised me. He was at 39 yards. I drew back, turned around, and kind of trotted off a little bit. Or I guess trotted a little closer to me. Got into range about 25 yards. And I didn't think I made that good of a shot, but I must have made a good enough shot to kill him about, I don't know, he ran probably 200 or 300 yards.
First deer in Illinois?
Yep.
First buck with a bow?
First buck with a bow, first deer in Illinois, first buck in Illinois.
Awesome.
Fourth year's a charm.
Alright, we're back in a stand tonight. We got some south winds bringing a little warmer temperatures, about 65 degrees. It's November 6th. We still got the rising moon kind of in our favor, so got this southwest wind, so I'm back in this box blind on this north plot on the side of this lease here. Same exact setup as last night, so we're looking to kind of work some more of these deer out here more in daylight. Right at the tail end, we had some does work out here that I'm hoping to bring a buck by tonight. Alright, well, wrapping up the hunt here. Some really good early doe action, but splits and the Stranger 10 have been no shows here for the last couple days. Not really surprised with the rut getting in full gear here, so just assuming that they're found a doe or off on a different property with does. You'd think that if they were in this proximity here, they'd come out and checked. I think we saw 9 or 10 does tonight in this field here that they were pretty regularly in October. So gonna give this farm a rest here a little while and focus on the Missouri farm. I'm gonna head back up there this upcoming week. The Missouri rifle season's coming in, so it's gonna give me a little bit more of an opportunity, obviously, but the trail cameras up there have been a little slower too, so I'm hoping that here going into this next week, into this big cold front, we got a huge cold front coming projected right now on Thursday. It's going to be 70 degrees, and by Saturday the highs are going to be in the 30s, so we're going to focus in on that farm here through November, and gonna let this farm kind of die down a little bit. We got the 2 acres of standing beans, so I'm excited to get back in here later in the season. But really excited for Grant getting his first buck with a bow. Really excited for him to join this lease with me this year, and to get to wrap his tag around that buck. It's an awesome buck. I filmed that buck back in October, and at first glance, I thought he was a shooter. I thought I was going to shoot him that night. I chose to let him walk, not because he wasn't, a shootable deer, but I knew with the upcoming year, I'd love to see Grant get him, and I knew if he hung around here, I'd see him in December on those beans. So really pumped that it unfolded the way that it did. But looking forward to this next week. We got that huge front coming. We got a couple really good looking deer on camera up at this Missouri farm, and just a little baffled that there's not as much other buck activity here this past week here in Illinois than what we've seen. But that's hunting. It's the rut. It's unpredictable. They're all over the place right now, and there's just no telling what they're gonna do. So gonna get into Missouri and hopefully get it done.